Information received. Internet connection established. You have received a voicemail.
Mobile Task Force Kappa 42. Angel reporting in. Item SCP-1840. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1840 is to be stored at Site-23 Medium Security Morgue. SCP-1840 is to be maintained in a standard positive temperature mortuary cold chamber. While SCP-1840 has never been observed to fully demonstrate the trait, reanimation risk avoidance protocols are in effect for the subject on a precautionary basis. Cameras and microphones have been installed in the cold chamber containing SCP-1840. These devices are to be checked and maintained as necessary on a monthly schedule. Research staff are to maintain records of video and audio feeds for a period of no less than 6 months for analytical purposes. At least one staff member fluent in Hmong is to be assigned to SCP-1840 research teams at all times. Description: SCP-1840 is the remains of an unidentified Hmong male, estimated to have been between 55 and 60 years old at the time of death. SCP-1840 undergoes continuous decomposition at varying rates in a non-uniform manner. Different body parts will decompose at different rates and in varying modalities. Despite its continuous presence in a temperature-controlled cold chamber, SCP-1840 will display decomposition consistent with a variety of climates ranging from extremely rapid putrefaction of soft tissues typical of warm, humid climates to partial mummification such as those observed in some corpses interred in permafrost. In addition, SCP-1840 also undergoes a process analogous to partial regeneration. Decomposed tissues will begin to reform and undergo a reversal of breakdown, even after reaching advanced decay and autolysis. Different portions of SCP-1840 appear to randomly fluctuate between decomposition and regeneration. As a result, SCP-1840 is usually in an inconsistent state of decay. Limbs have been known to be putrefied or skeletal, while the torso and head are consistent with the condition of a recently deceased specimen, and vice versa. Portions of SCP-1840 will occasionally regenerate to a state resembling that of living tissue. The specimen's trachea, lung, and/or lower head, when reaching a state of relative structural integrity, will resume limited function, resulting in sounds emanating from the specimen resembling human speech. In most cases, sounds made by SCP-1840 can be characterized as a slurred muttering. However, depending on the condition of the tissues vital to speech, SCP-1840 has been observed to make recognizable statements in the Hmong language. These vocalizations do not appear to have a discernible pattern, nor do they relate to SCP-1840's present surroundings or situation. Rather, statements made by SCP-1840 are consistent with day-to-day observations that would ordinarily be made by a resident of the countryside where it was initially recovered. Neuroimaging tests show that regardless of the condition of neural tissues, SCP-1840 does not resume brain activity at any time. SCP-1840 was recovered from an unnamed village in the Zhaoqiang province, Laos, following Foundation observation of unusual troop movements during a 1970 North Vietnamese Army offense. Despite the presence of freshwater springs and strategic positioning atop a ridge, combatants from both sides of ongoing conflict avoided all contact with the village site, resulting in several high-casualty skirmishes between NVA and local militia units in a nearby valley. Foundation investigators, embedded in the region, found the village site to be recently abandoned. SCP-1840 was recovered from a hut on the outskirts of the village. Structures in the immediate vicinity of the hut had been burned down approximately 2 weeks prior to the arrival of the investigative team. Not much to say about this one. Mummies are cool. Stay safe, stay alert, and I definitely don't want to be around this thing when it starts mumbling.